How's everybody doing today? This is Corey Lee's Boxing, and we are back with another banger. So please smash the hell out of that like button, you guys, and subscribe. And wow, man, what a fight! What a fight! What a fight, man! Good morning, or good afternoon, good evening, whenever you guys are watching this. You guys did know this fight took place in Japan at like eight, about 8 or 9 in the morning, a.m. Eastern time. So it was a very entertaining fight. It didn't disappoint. Inoue really solidified himself, you guys, in this fight. Is why he is one of the better fighters in boxing, and I've been saying that on this show, on this, on this, on my YouTube channel. I've been saying it for almost 5 years, you guys. Yeah, you heard it here right, man. 5 years I've been talking about Inoue, man. So I just feel like, right now, man, Inoue is coming into his own. In this particular fight, Inoue came in, hot. He wanted to dictate the pace. He wanted to come in and show, Fulton who was boss, and he did. He did. He for sure did. He was picking his shot. Smash that like button, you guys. Stop what you're doing. Smash that like button. Show some respect when you first pull up on the kid. But smash that like button. But yeah, man. So he was dictating the pace. He was doing his thing, and Fulton couldn't really get in rhythm, you guys, in this fight, man. Fulton, round one through round, 5 or 6, it was pretty much the same thing. And then later in the rounds, I feel like Inoue distanced himself even more. It was one of those type of dominant performances, man. And I told you guys, man, if you guys looked at Blue Blood Sports TV, shout out to Blue Blood this morning. I was in the chat. I said, man, hey, and he shouted me out. He said, "You think he's gonna stop Inoue?" I said, "Yeah." So excuse me, do I think Inoue is gonna stop Fulton? I said, yeah. He said, oh, he didn't know, like he didn't know for sure, like if that's what I was thinking, and I was like, hell yeah, you know, there's nothing I gotta hide. This guy Inoue is the real deal. This guy is 100% the real deal. I mean, you guys gotta understand, this guy was jabbing, okay? He was throwing a jab to the midsection, a body jab. Okay, it was a body shot, but it was a jab. Okay, he follows that up in the same combination with like a jab hook. He went straight from the jab to the hook. It was just beautiful. It was beautiful to watch this guy, man, fight. Is awesome, man. Now that we can finally see him here, because for a while, man, I was having to watch Inoue at this is actually one of the earlier ones. Like 8 or 9 in the morning. I mean, I've watched Inoue as early as 1 in the morning, 2 in the morning, 3 in the morning, 4 in the morning. I feel like all of those hours, man, I've watched one of Inoue's fights, man, because he doesn't fight here in the U.S. He fights, in Japan. And you guys got to get up early to watch this guy, but it's worth it. It's definitely worth it, man. I told myself that I would always want to go to a Terrence Crawford camp, a Inoue camp, a Alexander Usyk camp, and a Archer Betterbeef camp. I would love to go to all of those champions camps just to see how they're living, just to see how their day-to-day life is, and to interview them and stuff like that. I just think that these guys are special. Inoue is special, you guys. You guys might not know it. You guys might not want to admit it, but the guy's special, man. For him to put on a dominant performance like this, let me show you guys real quick what he did to Fulton, man. I got the pics and I'm uploading them now. Let me show you guys what exactly he did to Stephen Fondue Jr. Why? Let me guys let you know that Fulton has never been stopped, has never been beat. Smash that like button, y'all. Let's get these likes up. Has never been stopped. Has never been beat. And I mean the guy is just he's the real deal. Fulton is the real deal. And Fulton is the real deal, man. You know, for sure. 100%, man. But when you're fighting a champion like Inoue, you can get slept, man. You can definitely get slept. And I mean, listen, man, Inoue is a once in a generational talent, I feel. The way he's able to move up weight classes and stop up his opponents is just really, something to see, man. It really is. It really is something to see, man. And I appreciate it. I appreciate watching him. I appreciate, you know, what Inoue does. But yeah, let me get back to the fight. Inoue, stops Fulton in the later rounds, and he does well. Inoue stopped him in the later rounds. I believe he stopped him in round. Uh, excuse me, I'm butchering the round. I believe it was around 8 or 9, if I'm not mistaken. Um, but he did well, man. He did well. Inoue showed, you know, his greatness. And I think he was literally that good. I think he was literally that good, you know, where he could show how great he really is, you know? Because you guys got to understand, some guys aren't that good in boxing, but Inoue is a special talent. He was throwing, jab hooks. I mean, like I said, a lot of people don't even do that, you know? What we got going on here? So yeah, man. If you guys are just joining, man, Inoue stops Fulton in the later rounds. As I predicted, you guys know. But man, this is an awesome fight. Stephen Fulton showed that he was still had heart. He still had determination. He still wanted to keep going. He was a lion for sure. But I feel like Inoue is like one of those apex predator type, you know, just seek and destroy type guys. You know, I mean, the guy is at the top of the food chain at 122, you guys. And for him to show this talent tonight showed that, wow, man, this was the punch that landed on Fulton that pretty much was the beginning of the end for him tonight. But, Fulton shouldn't hold his head down. He did good. But he got iced. He for sure got iced. Um, you know, Fulton has never in his whole career looked this bad. He's never looked this bad. He might not have won one round. You know, he might not have won one round. You know, I mean, that's how dominant and that's how dominant of a performance that was. But a lot of people have to give Inoue credit, man. I mean, he was cutting off the ring. He was making, you know, he was making Fulton work for it, you know. And Fulton, man, I'm telling you, man, that he had glimpses of, he could possibly, do something in the fight. But there was so many times where he couldn't do stuff and that he was getting outworked and that, like, Timothy Bradley says, and I don't agree with everything he says, but he did say one thing, that he needs to be more offensive, and I believe and I understand that, that Fulton should have been a little bit more offensive, because he did have spots where he did catch Inoue with a couple good shots, and I feel like he had Inoue stunned maybe once or twice, but it was far few in between. I mean, like I said, it was an 8 or 9 round fight, and it, I couldn't give a whole lot to Ford, because Inoue was just working the hell out of that, man. He just showed why he's who he is. You know, he showed why he's the person that he is. And I just think there's levels to this shit, you guys. I think there's 100% levels to this shit. You know, um, you know, Fulton has a very good jab, but Inoue has a better jab. It's just a fact. It's a fact. And not only that, the jab to the midsection opened up that kill shot for Inoue at the very end. He kept stabbing. It was almost like he was stabbing uh, Fulton to the. It was almost like he was stabbing Fulton to the stomach, and it just showed, man. There's levels to this, man. And when he kept stabbing, Fulton with that jab to the stomach, he uh he kept doing that to the stomach. He opened up that power hand. He was jabbing to the stomach, to the midsection, to open up the top. And he went down once to the midsection, and then bam over the top. And then it was just like, wow. This is what you get. This is what you get, you guys. But yeah, man, I would love to know what you guys think in the comment section, man. This was a very good fight, man. It's a very good fight, but Inoue showed that there is levels to this. And like I said, Fulton has nothing to hold his head down about. He did very well. And I can't wait to see Fulton in there again, man. You got nothing to hold your head about. You did get iced. I did call that. But I call a spade here at Corey Lee's Boxing. I'm the same guy that picked Usyk to beat Joshua twice. You know, I'm the same guy that picked Better Beef to beat Vostik, what a lot of you guys didn't. But let's see, man. I mean, right now, Inoue is at the top of the food chain at 122 pounds, you guys. There is nobody higher at 122 pounds. You got uh, you know, Gary Russell at 120. You got one of the Russell brothers at 122. But even I think, and shout out to the DMV, but even I think he gets stopped by Inoue, man. Inoue is a freaking monster. I feel like he definitely earns that nickname, man, the monster. Smash that like button and subscribe, y'all. Let's get these likes up, please. Please, let's get these likes up. Raw Fun Real, ice season. What up? Yeah, man. Ice, baby. It's ice season, baby. So it's like, I don't know, man. I just feel like, I seen this happening. I seen this going down like this. I seen this going down like this, man. I know a lot of you guys didn't see this coming. But I seen Fulton getting stretched like this. I just seen it coming. You guys gotta understand. Inoue is locked in. Him and his father are locked in. Even more, I feel like, than Lomachenko and his father. And they're very locked in. But this is a different type of lock in, even more than Teofimo Lopez and Teofimo Lopez's father. This is even more than, dare I say, Danny Garcia, okay? and Danny Garcia's father. But I don't know, man. That's a tough one right there, man. Because Angel says he gets in the ring with Danny. So that's a whole nother level of. And he really believes that. He really believes he gets inside of the ring with Danny Garcia. So shout out to Angel Garcia. But Inoue and his father, man, they have a bond, dude, and just you can just tell, man. Like everything that and look, this shit is so dope. This shit is so dope what they're doing because they're smart as shit. Okay, while Inoue's in the corner, okay, he's in the corner, getting worked on. I guess they're putting the ice pack on him or whatever. Mind you, Fulton over there is bleeding profusely through his nose. He almost looks like he has a visible broken nose. I'm not 100% sure on that, but it does look like because it was bleeding so bad, and it was all over his face and it was on Inoue's gloves. So, but what I'm saying is, I say that to say this: Inoue is was just hammering him all night, man, all night, man. It was a beauty. It was a beauty to see, man. But just Inoue alone being lasered in, I think that he showed that he can separate himself from the rest of the pack, even the champions in his the weight division. He separated himself tonight. I feel like, Fulton was the WBC unified champion, and now Inoue is. So, I can't wait to see what Inoue does with those belts at 122 pounds. Um, I think it was, if I'm not mistaken, Navarrete was at 122, but I'm not 100% sure on that. Let me go and see who's at. Let me see who's at 122 pounds. It's at 122, you guys. Here's the champions at 122. If you guys are just watching, Inoue loses. I mean, excuse me. Inoue knocks out Fulton, and the let me get that round for you guys. 7 rounds. So yeah, I mean that's what it's hitting for, man. It's 7 round domination, man. It was wild, man. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section. I got some shit of stuff to do today. But yeah, let me know. Let me know. Do you think that Fulton, did what you thought he was gonna do, or do you think that Inoue overachieved? Do you think that Inoue is the next, I mean, I don't know. I don't even know who to compare him to. I mean, he gave me he gave me greatness vibes tonight, man. I mean, this morning. Excuse me. I said tonight. He gave me greatness vibes this morning, and I gotta call a spade a spade. A lot of other channels probably ain't even gonna give him his flowers while he's here, but I am, and I think that he deserves it. I think that Inoue put on a hell of a performance, because you got a lot of riders of Ford, and there was a lot of riders picking Ford just because they ride. So I don't know, man. Like I said, anyway, I knew he was going to win. I thought he was a better talent. I thought his defense was a lot tighter, and I thought he was more precise on his punches. His Inoue's punch placement is second to none. I mean, he doesn't throw a lot of looping shots, and he doesn't throw a lot of unnecessary shots. The guy is seek and destroy at all times. I feel like he wakes up for breakfast like that. And you almost have to be, just a whole type of different athlete, and that's what I think that Inoue is, man. You know. But let me know what you guys think in the comment section. Please smash that like button and subscribe. If you guys want to donate, you can donate to Coily Boxing on Cash App. So it's CORYLEEBOXING on Cash App. Thank you guys for watching. You guys have a blessed day. Peace. Oh, yeah. And we're back with another banger.